Hey there, I bet if you're watching this video, you're like most people right now who have a ton of equity in their homes. People who bought over the last few years, like during or shortly after the pandemic. And so we're sitting on a mountain of equity. A lot of people are in this position where they got a great rate. They're not planning on moving, but they got all this equity. Maybe they want to tap that equity, get some cash out of their home. But the thought of refinancing that first mortgage is not a very attractive thought. You know, maybe you've got a lot more credit card debt right now. Credit card debt across the United States, it's up over $1 trillion. That's the highest it's ever been. People are spending more. Things cost more because of inflation. The interest rate on credit cards is averaging around 23%. I've seen them as high as 28, 29%. So there's just a million reasons why people want to tap the equity in their home. That's a great source of their wealth and personal net worth, and maybe rebalance some of their debt. Maybe pay off debt if you're staying in the home. Maybe do an addition to the house, or finish the basement, or do some improvements, or whatever it may be. Maybe you're sending a kid to college. Maybe you got a business opportunity. Maybe you want to do XYZ, but you just need some cash. So rather than doing a cash out refinance, I want to talk to you today about a home equity line of credit, also known as a HELOC. So before we get started on that, let's talk about what a cash out refinance is. A cash out refinance would be basically taking your first mortgage that you have in place. Maybe you've been paying on it for a few years. It's probably a 30-year fixed rate mortgage. Taking that mortgage, paying it off with a new 30-year fixed mortgage. And when you pay it off, you're going to get a larger loan. So you're going to pay off that loan, and the remaining difference of cash, you're going to take that as cash, and you're going to have that cash in the bank and do whatever you want with it. But your monthly payment is based on that larger loan amount. So that's one way to do it. The other way to get cash out is to leave that mortgage alone, right? So you've probably got a 2, 3, 4% mortgage rate on that. You want to leave that alone, probably pay it off as slowly as possible. I get that. That makes a lot of sense. A HELOC is a second mortgage that we do behind that first mortgage. So you don't have to change anything with that. You can stay. Maybe you've got 25 years left, 20 years left. You don't want to restart that mortgage clock again. That's fine. Leave that alone. Let's do a second mortgage. We'll put a line of credit in place to where, let's say you want to borrow $100,000. If you've got enough equity in the home, we'll give you a $100,000 line, pay a fee for the loan, pretty nominal fee. You might not even need an appraisal on the property. A lot of these lenders that I work with, they just, go ahead and do a desktop evaluation of your property. You've got enough equity, and you don't even need somebody to come out to your house and do an appraisal. What I would tell you is HELOC is probably the fastest way to get the cash that you need. And really, if you don't need cash right now, it might be a great way for you to just have that in place when you need it. Having a line of credit as an extra source of liquidity is a great benefit. I always recommend that. That is a HELOC in a nutshell. You got a lot of people that have built up a lot of credit card debt over the last couple of years. Yeah, granted, you have a 3% mortgage, but if you're carrying $50,000 worth of credit card debt at 25%, your total interest cost on a monthly basis is probably a little bit out of whack. You might want to look at that. And that's what I do when I talk with clients a lot. We may not even be doing a mortgage, but we might just be talking through what's the total cost of their debt. How to apply for a HELOC? The best way to do it is just to go online at tyclosesloans.com. You can call me if you want. I'm at 404-561-6695. Hopefully this is helpful. Give me a call if you have any questions. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.